Okay, so let's do. Even if our dear moon has. Okay, so I just chose doubtful. If even if our dear moon has been taken by the darkness, how can we be sure to fix it? Uh, that's for the hero here, of course. Listen, I understand the worry, I do, but don't. But you can trust me. Even if I'm also nervous, I've been preparing for it my whole life. It's something I can do. If you prefer, you can just stay in the village. I don't want you to feel obligated to accompany me. I don't want. I don't want to put you in danger. I'm not. I'm definitely not going to. Don't worry. I wasn't even planning to. I don't. I don't know. Should I? It, it. It's all right, Albita. You're not the hero. No one expects you to do anything. You can go back to the lamppost of your village where it's safe. You can go back to the lamppost of your village where it's safe until the morning returns and all goes back to how it's been. It would it, it would be easy. There's nothing else for you to do. Even if you slow and wait wait will pass eventually and be normal again. Perhaps you should. Um, yeah, I'm gonna return back to the village. Screw this. The fairy is right. You're not a hero. You don't have to go this journey. Maybe you're right. It's not. It's a blinking war zone. Yeah, I know. I can hear it too. Maybe, maybe maybe you're right. It's not like that. I can help as much either. I wouldn't want to get in your way. Don't worry. All you have to do is trust in the hero, and I'll be all the way. I'll be all the way guide him too. I'm um I'm glad that you thought of coming with me though. If you pray for me, I will succeed for sure. I know I feel your presence with me, even far away. I I will every dusk without uh, fault. Be safe when you come back, okay? I promise. And so you decide to stay behind. You watch Themis depart his back, becoming smaller and smaller in the distance. You see him turn away and wave at you from time to time until you can no longer distinguish his figure. Alone, you return to the village in your daily life. The days are long and the nights are tenuous, and even longer. Every evening, after the sun buries his light and warmth under the horizon, you lift your gaze to the sky and plead. And on the fourth night, the moon, our kind, gentle moon, has returned. The entire village rejoices. Whoa, yeah, it's back! Yeah, we got it back! Oh, I wonder what happened. The moon once again adorns its spot in the sky. The hero has succeeded. Without delay, the grand feast of the moon returns to celebrate. Among the cheers of joy, you wonder, who was it? This brave hero who saved us all. Ending one, early return. Oh, so that's two of six. Even if you want to, even if you want to go, a dangerous journey is easier to in company, and no, and you rather not leave a friend on their own, no matter how you prepared. No, not even if it's hard. I can go. I want to go. I can't fix it. That popping in my ear. The moon has always protected us, hasn't it? It's always right that I try to repay it too. I may not be a hero, but you shouldn't have to do it all by yourself. I can help. Thank you. Really, your being here means a lot. I hope I didn't sound like I didn't want you here. Having one more person does have its pros, too. You can keep it right. Come on, Dot. Of course you can. I can. I won't be in your way, even if it's scary. I'll be brave. I promise. Good, good. Let's see. Very well. Now that's settled, time to decide where to go first. Huh? Are we going to see the moon right away? Okay, we can skip this. I can skip this part because I know what happened here. We gotta go. This time we're gonna go Camp Crystal Lake. Through the path. Through the path. Oh, through the path to the east. The river accompanies your steps. Follow the path. Yes. The following path to the east is accompanied by the pleasant sound of running water. Despite being on an adventure to save the moon, it feels like you're just taking a stroll. I was watching the Bear Baron episode. Oh, it all comes together. Oh, okay. It all comes together. If we keep following the river upstream, we should find the lake easily. I've only seen Great Lakes in books. I wonder what it looks like. If I must it must be impressive, like a big pond. Probably, but surely the sea must be way more amazing. The lake is an honored guardian. It's not like any glorified water puddle. Yeah, you're making it sound like it's a glorified water puddle, anyways. No, I'm not. It's the lake. But you see, it's certainly impressive, exciting. You cross the bridge and stop for a moment to enjoy the view from it. The water passing right below you keeps you glued, and the bridge really. You tried to look through the shine of the running current to see underwater. What's underwater? But you only see the bed of the colorful pebbles. No, we're not camping. No, we're not camping. We're going to the lake to go see Jason Voorhees. This is the one I missed because the game ended early. So I don't know why it ended early, but I wanted to come here last, unless I was supposed to do it in a certain order. But there seems to be 6 endings. I do want to know what happens at the end, but I was saving the Crystal Lake for later. I, oh, I thought I could count the fish, but I don't see any. It might be too shallow for them to live here. Maybe tadpoles. Oh, crabs! We should go fish. Oh, crabs! We should go fishing again when we can. You continue on your journey. It's a peaceful walk, and nothing of the note happens. It's almost too peaceful. Focusing on much of the sound of the water, it takes you a while to realize that there's only one thing you can hear in the backdrop. That's weird. Do you hear any birds singing? Now that you mention it, not a good sign. Ah, look there! Ahead, a bit ahead, you see a silhouette. A deer drinking water from the river, unperturbed by your presence. There are there are animals at least. It's just a deer. It seems calmer than usual. They usually flee as soon as people see them. If it doesn't run away, you could get closer and check on it. Yeah, so let's approach the deer. Let's make it run away. Shoo. Uh, should we get closer? Should we try to get closer? It doesn't seem to be afraid of us. Why not? Let's try. Let's walk. Let's walk slowly, just in case. You lead the path to approach the river. With the elusive deer, with how elusive deer are, you manage to see one from that's up close. Um, hmm. You know what? Can we turn back? I don't think that's just any deer. But this was pitch black, and something is dripping from it. Bracken's back. This thing the thing resembling a deer starts approaching something like in a maw opens up. His neck shoots. A bad memory suddenly comes back to mind, freezing you in your tracks. Oh no, you won't. And Timmy unsheaths his sword, but it. Is that sword? Oh no, that's the RPG maker. I thought it was a sword thing, but I didn't realize that's RPG maker. Um, Temis quickly unsheaths his sword, but it feels like it blew to you. You barely hear a slush, then a thud. The thing resembling a deer lies dead, but you still feel its eyes on you. From between the trees, from remains, and you can't exactly tell. Tempest grabs your arms, and you sense return. Let's get out of here. Yeah. You thought the shock was making you lose perception of your surroundings, but you realize that you can't hear the river anymore. The water's still. You can hear the sound of your footsteps running and running as fast as you can. Once you've gotten far enough, you feel a bit safer. You allow yourself to feel a bit of respite. But for a moment, it looked like that time. Yeah, don't worry. I won't let it hurt you. It won't happen again. I see. It can be a problem. If the water on the river comes from the lake, it must be brimming with lunacy. Uh, oh, it must have turned the animal into whatever that was. I doubt that they can do much against you. Though you're no match for a hero. That's terrible. It's that predator if it can. That's a predator if you can't hear the river from the forest. That's a predator if you can't hear the river or forest. Run away. Doesn't the predator mean like the predator as in predator and prey, or I mean the predator as the thing that goes and starts shooting you with his gun, with his dreads? Because that's also from the moon. That's another moon reference. We'll take that. We'll take that as a moon reference too. The predator, the predator. Gonna try to steal this moon as many moons we can get in here. That's terrible. Just not just the animals. The water could get to their village and others too if you drink it. Oh, okay, not the aliens. Just regular predators. Okay, I'm trying to see his moon. I'm trying to think as many things. Oh, thank you, fanboy. How did I fix this? Let's see if I can stretch it out. Thank you, fanboy. Hot 51. Thank you for the follow. Now I can stretch that out because I had it not working properly. Let me lock this thing too, just to make sure I never deleted it again by accident somehow. Creatures of fallen genetics. Creatures. That sounds like lore from your own story. Creatures of fallen genetics. It 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 could have if it could have gotten even worse indeed. Let's hurry up to the lake before it's too late. I dread to oh sorry, let's hurry up to the lake before it's too late. I dread to imagine how things are there. The sound of your footsteps breaking the stillness. You continue on your way, staying on alert of your surroundings. To save my progress. You you walk you walk surrounded by we're like popping off fireworks today. It is Canada, so you walk surrounded by silence for a long while. It's like it's like time itself has frozen, and only you are left to behold an immobile world. At last, you arrive at what the dots call, or what Dot calls the lake. A soft mist envelops the faraway mountains. In contrast, the lake is like a obsidian mirror. Its dark waters reflect a sky that isn't there, and an incomplete moon right in the middle. Somehow, it looks beautiful. We arrived. We arrived. Welcome to the lake. It only. Sorry, I just get out. Welcome to Dubai. Oh, if only the way hadn't been so unraveling, it would have been almost pleasant here. Look, you crouch down close to the water, hoping to see something underneath. Even at the shores, it looks dark and cloudy. The water is all strange, even worse than the river. The source of the lunacy must be at the center of the lake. If the here, oh sorry, the source of the lunacy must be at the center of the lake. Even if the hero touches it, the lunacy will be all cleared. You see that fairy wants me to touch it. Like that fairy's been egging me on. It's like, come on, touch it. You know you want it. Like, I want to know what this fairy's up. That's I'm still playing this because I want to know what that fairy wants to do to me. Um, So, so all I have to do is dive in there? I got it. Wouldn't that be dangerous? What if it's too deep? Never trust a puddle. Um, what if it's too deep? What if even a fish has changed? It's not like there's much else we can do. I need to at least try it again there. You're blessed by the moon, hero, and I will guide you. I don't know. I rather think of another solution. It'll be fine. You'll see. If it's too far to reach, if it's too far to reach it, we can look for an alternative. Then, wait here. I'll be right back. Tempest leaves his gear with you and swims into the lake towards the center. You wait at the shores, looking at the ripples behind him slowly disappear. The waves make the reflected stars dance. Once Timus arrives where the incomplete moon is, he dives underwater. You wait. And he needs a swift kick in his face. That's what he needs. You're not sure you're not sure how long it's been, but it feels like time had passed very very slowly. It's still not. He's still not back. How do we do? Be patient. The trial of the lake must take its due time. You believe a hero. You believe in a hero, don't you? Of course you do. But whatever you believe in him or not, it doesn't make you worried any less about the friend. You're not too confident in your swimming ability, but you can't stop. Uh, but you can't really stop being. You can't stop. Let me see the time. Okay. But you can't really stop you from trying. You decide to. Just go into like. This is sport model way. You you didn't you didn't come along to have Tempest to do everything alone. If anything you happen to him, you can't just stay here doing nothing. I can't just keep waiting. I'm leaving my stuff here, Dot. Huh? Wait, what are you doing? I'm going with Temis. We'll be right back. You quickly leave your cape and cane right beside Temis's gear and enter the water. Hmm. You see, that's how you know that fairy's sus. And Heart likes it. Hey, what's up, Rag? How you doing? Um, you swim through the water of the stars. Their 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 light is too weak to illuminate what's underneath the veil of dark water. Oh, you moved to Kyoto? Well, congratulations! Yeah, you beat me to it. One day I'll one day I'll restore the beaches of Tokyo. She's here. She's somewhere. Look at you. You're already there. Congratulations. Hey, don't forget to send pictures about your adventure. Congratulations. I still need to get there. Heart is I got B Heart now. I think Heart's probably like, yeah, right. Time to get my Heart's like, oh, buy my ticket right now. He's already out there. It's like gotta catch up. Anyways, I gotta catch up. But I'm far from that. So have fun. When you when you reach the middle, you dive underwater. It's dark, and there's something below. Something that glows like a purple flame. This guy's gonna get all the stuff. I'm already jealous of this guy. He's already there. He's gonna get all the good stuff, and there's gonna be nothing left for me. And this guy's planning too, and there's gonna be nothing left for me. Guy's gonna buy out everything, and I'm gonna be like, there's nothing here. It's like I come there, I was like, all right, time to buy. Oh, it's already been taken over by these two. Bro, he's gonna get a stab. He's gonna do everything. So like, I just gonna be like, man, one day. Anyways, it's dark, but something's below. Something that glows like a purple flame under the wave. You swim towards it, looking for any sign of tempest, but your eyes struggle to open. It only gets darker and darker. It feels like you're floating, drifting away somehow. Before you realize it, the lake has embraced you into a peaceful slumber. Save it. Yes. Moonlight-blessed. Moonlight-blessed. When you open your eyes, you're surrounded by mist. Everything is white, but somehow familiar. Where am I? What is this? You know this path is the road that you took when you left the village. Come, follow the path. Huh? Who was that? Hello? Is anyone around? Temis? This isn't this isn't where I was a moment ago. I thought I had really left my stuff at the shore. When did I get close to home? What 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 is home to you? Home is where I live. It's somewhere I don't I feel lost, I guess. And yet, and yet, and yet, you don't feel as homesick as you thought you'd be. Even if it hasn't been that long. Despite there being some dangers, being on the road with Temis has been the most fun that you had in a while. Right. I need to find Temis. You start walking. You start walking in through the mist. Doesn't let you quite see towards where. You just followed your instincts, trying to remember the right way to the village. It feels different from when you were with Temis, but you don't feel like you're alone, like someone is observing you. What happened earlier? I was at the lake and then did I fall asleep? Is this a dream? Your voice and your thoughts return your words like a reflection. What is your dream? What is your aspirations? My dream. Something I want to do. You search for answers inside you, and the thing that you want is most your biggest wish. Boss, I'll leave I'll leave you some. I'm planning to leave my country permanently and move there. That's is my goals. Oh, wrong thing. I think the economy is probably better there. Probably. I mean, if you got a lot of good money, then you know, probably like start your own podcast. You know, make it there. I bet you know some Japanese already, so you can probably work as a teacher. But also do your research. You don't want to do the wrong thing and get yourself put in jail. Also, don't bring drugs. Apparently, as I was watching this YouTube thing, don't bring drugs. Don't bring. Look what drugs that you can bring, because apparently some of the drugs you can't bring. Also, don't bring a pocket knife that's bigger than 8 inches. If anything, because there's a lot of different rules, and you don't want to be booked in jail as soon as you walk in. Well, no, not drugs. Drugs as like the drugs that you hear on the news, like just certain drugs that like if you're medicine or something like that. Drugs and medicine, you can't bring those in because apparently the Keisatsu will just check you and be like, yeah, we don't like you having that. Can I bring drinks? Anyway, into Japan or outside of Japan? Like, if you bring it into Japan, you can only. I'm not sure. I don't think you do bring. I don't think you. Can you get drunk on the plane? Oh no, God no. I don't think so. I don't think in anyone. I don't think they serve alcohol on the plane. No, 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 no. No, I don't think so. Maybe they do. Maybe some flights, but I don't think so. That's the thing. But no, you cannot drink. You cannot bring drinks outside on the plane. Outside thing. Check your the country that you're going to and make sure you don't want to be put in jail. What age can you drink in a plane? And how does the law work in the sky? In mid-flight, they open up. They enter in from the wheels. They grab you from your seats, and then they fly back down to earth. Imagine, imagine being pulled over in the air. You shouldn't be doing that. They just pull you over and then bring you back down, and they're like, I didn't make it to my destination, and then your luggage doesn't come with you too. That's the fun part. You don't get your luggage back, so wherever's gone is gone. So you better fly. You better get some tickets to fly to your next destination because that's you're not getting luggage back. Meanwhile, you search for the answer inside your well wishes. Although the flights Although for flights, the only laws that only adjustable for our laws regarding the flights, most are really not irrelevant to passengers. Additionally, it depends on the elevation. Really? Huh. I'm learning so much. No drinking on the plane. I am learning so much. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm also not sure if you're allowed to like take your Switch or your devices like that. I know you have to put in airplane mode, but I don't know if you're allowed to take your take your devices off of airplane mode while you're in when you're in the air, or you have to keep them on airplane mode the whole time. Because I remember people were I was on my flight to Jamaica. People were I didn't use my Nintendo Switch because I didn't. I know there's an episode in The Simpsons where where Bart where Bart turns off his Game Boy, and they're going to Japan, and then the person's like, "You're not allowed to have your Game Boy here." He turns off his Game Boy, and then what happens? The plane starts going, it starts plummeting downwards. But that's just The Simpsons. You, I don't think that's possible. Um, you search for the answers inside you. If there's a there. The thing is that you want most likely is your biggest wish. Like different restrictions of planes at different heights, including restriction and pass allowed. I mean, I've seen on TV, but I don't know if it's for real. I don't know how much. I don't know for real how much that is true. I would need to be fact checked. Um, the only aspiration is to help Temis. Was help her, bro. You want to help him? Yes, that's right. Temis always protected you. Whenever you needed it, he's always been there. How many times have you been able to give back to him? Many times, Temis would say, and it's not a lie, but I never feels enough. Temis, where'd you go? If something ever has happened to you, I can't do anything, I'm I'm good at. But what am I good even? I need to find him. If he was in danger, you realize when you walk out of the path and into the forest. Fortunately, the area is not familiar to you. You remember a time where you here years ago, very clearly. You're practicing with your new light spells, and got a bit late. The light wasn't enough. The light was enough for you to find your way through, way around, but also alert others to your presence. And when you were on your way back, ah, that's Temis. You arrived just in time. I'm gonna eat you, boy. Oh no! Right as the strange creature is about to attack Tempest, the flame from your cane brightens. King Dragon Ball. A beam of light pierces the monster and vanishes, ashes into the wind. Timus, are you alright? Thank you. You saved my life. Did I? Well, where's your sword? What happened? Let's go home before any danger appears. Uh, with you here, there's nothing to worry about. Actually, is it older Temis or is it Temis? I guess this is him without the. I guess this is him without the gear. So I was like, I thought it was like a past version of him because I never seen him without his shirt and suspenders. Temis, but no, something's not quite right. This Temis that you see can't be the Temis that you know. This is only a reflection for yourself. Your vision starts to blur. Temis from the disappear. Yes, this is not how it went. Temis wouldn't let go of the sword. He's the one who saved me that day. Maybe I'm weak, and I'll never be like him. But I've gotten better. I I I'll keep better, and one day I'll truly feel like it's good enough. The illusion shatters into thousands of pieces. You slowly fall to the floor like a clouded mirror. Surrounded by the dark fog, it's hard to move. As you were walking, yes, that's my name, and walking through the body of water. A bit of head, the purple glow that you saw when you dove into the lake catches your attention. Uh, You recognize Themis's silhouette through the haze, but in this form is transparent as a ghost. You sh- you're sure of it this time. It has to be him. He seems to walk aimlessly lost amongst the fog, until he sees your lamp. Themis, there you are. But there's no answer. I want to ask you about a question about intros. Okay, go on. Themis, hello? He doesn't seem to hear you, and neither can you hear him. But he has seen your light. It's a good way to start a game. Give me a second. Right, if I'm in a dream, maybe this isn't real. Let's go, Themis. I can try to light your way at least. You walk towards the glow, guiding Themis with your lamp. What do you find in the dark crystal piercing the floor, the dark crystal piercing the floor and emitting purple smoke around it. As soon as the Themis touch, touch, Themis crouches down to touch it. The fog instantly clears up, for the last time, the voice speaks. Clear, uh, clear once more. Thank you. But there's no chance to reply before the dream ends. Um, you wake up finding yourself lying on the shore. Themis, are you back? It seems so. Why did you jump in the water? It could have been dangerous. What if you drowned it? The hero had to swim all the way back, but all the way back, dragging you here. What were you thinking? Sorry, you were taking so long to come back. I got worried. Don't do it again. All of, all of a sudden, Tempest seems to lose his strength. I think I got hit by the darkness, though. Tempest, are you alright? Yes, I'm just feeling exhausted, I guess. I'm fine. It's nothing to be concerned about. The after effects of the lunacy can just take a bit of. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the after effect. There's nothing to be concerned about. The after effects of lunacy can take a bit of bit of toll. What is lunacy? What happened to it? Don't worry. You see, I, I I can get up just fine. Fine, fine. But let's sit down and rest for a bit, please. You sit down for a moment to dry Tempest's clothes and yours, while you rest with the help of some handy magic. It doesn't take long for them to be wearable again. Glad that you're right too, Dot. Silly hero, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself first. You're up to no good. Kill that thing. Um, what about? Oh, yeah. How about your trial? Uh, Nothing too bad. There was a voice. But I rather not remember much. It was strange. Like it was strange in the lake, like being in a dream. Um, it took a while to find a way, but I still, but I, s- but I feel like something was guiding me. Oh, I heard someone in my dream too. So you heard it too. You must have been the voice in the lake. It's a competitive, contemplative, contemplative being. I've been reading for a while. Okay. That that one looking like a mirror. I didn't expect to hear a lake being called. I didn't expect the lake to be being called a being, but it's not a guardian for no reason, I guess. All guardians are special in their own way. I I hope. Uh, I hope you don't won't catch a cold at least. It's not like really a good season for swimming right now. Hopefully not. That would be a pain. Imagine catching a cold. Catching a cold and you've got a whole moon to save. But thank you to my thank you to my clothes are warm and dry now, so I think it'd be fine. Thank you, Beta. Of course. You take one last look at the lake, and as you finish picking up your stuff, the water is now fully transparent, and 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 the reflection captured on the surface feels like you can lose yourself in it. Dot's recommendation is you stay around the lake for rest for the afternoon. To avoid by the forest at night. When the sun starts to set, the chirping of the crickets fill your with relief. Save your progress? Why not? Well, that was one guardian. Two more to go now. Where did where did the guardian where did the guardians come from anyways exactly? Okay, no, we read this part. This is just silent protectors and stuff like that. So that's the dialogue that comes out after you do Guardian number 1. So I can skip this part. Maybe I should actually read. The hero will continue at any cost. To save the hero saved Moon at any cost. The hero. Days passed. I think I went a bit too fast. Might have to go back a little bit. Days passed. The life in the village is mostly the same always, even with the missing moon. But it's alright. I don't think I got an option. As always, no one expects you anything. Oh wait, on. I think this is on the 5th day of the morning. A hero departs from the village. You know him much, but you gather with the rest of the village to send him off. Luckily, he won't be alone. On the envoy to the moon, a small fairy, pale. Oh, I guess you're right. It is a fairy, pale in the clears of the moonbeam, will accompany the journey. For a moment, you wave your goodbyes. You feel something familiar, but you start to really. I'm trying to feel like, oh, I got journey alone. Still not the ending I got, but I guess he never made it. Guess we never solved that moon thing. That's one. It's 3 out of 6. It is not what I was looking for, but yeah. So that's 2 guardians down. Because I was holding it down, but I just wonder where the screen went black. And then I'm gonna go to the middle. Unless he's gonna reject me. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, then we talk about my man getting zapped by the darkness and him absorbing it. Oh, and then we talk about the legs. Just gonna summarize what's going on here. Why she wears one sock. As you can see in part 1, there's gonna, like I went through this part already. I wonder if fairy cult is filled with girls. There's a possibility. I'm not really sure. I've never been to a fairy cult. And I don't want to. Let's do this one. I wonder if it's gonna skip again. Yeah, let's go here. No. Okay, so yes. Okay, it just skips whatever you already done. So that's why I just showed us anymore, probably. And we stopped at hourglass, but then I think for some reason it if hopefully allows me to continue going. Because last time it was just like we were just like, nah, we're done. No. I think here is I hyped them up, so maybe it's gonna be different. Okay, and this is where we're like screwing off if we. Seems like we're going to. This is where the fairy's like, hey, yeah, you're good. Don't listen to her. She's trying to get you away from her thing. He's like, ow, I've been hit with that darkness twice. You know how crazy that is? Because there's like a certain order you have to go through this. Yeah, I'm trying to go that route, but I don't want to get we hop, skipping, to jumping outside, and we're never gonna do the moon thing. I want to know how evil this thing is. Oh, okay. So we still gonna hit that. Okay. Okay, that's the fairy route phrase. Like, all right, I can find somebody else to do this. You think you can escape? You know how much I put out for this thing? Yeah. So did I do it the wrong direction? Yeah. So this is the ending I got before. So this is the part where he gets uh caught by the Wolf's evil's power stone for the answer. The heart into power. That's real power stone. Unless it's gonna send her away. Okay, that's where people give me stuff, and then clearing wolf. Yeah, beat up the wolf. Can we? All right, now I'm gonna save this. Okay, can we go to skip that? I was like, he's gonna throw me away. Mm-hmm. You know, two guardians in saved. Moon there. And I can't remember. Oh no, they're coming to. They're all coming at me. Many eyes look at you, bending in the trees and shadows. You realize the sound of the river, and then stopped, and the water is still silent. Oh, okay. They're not gonna get me. That's okay. We got some things. Blood bloodstain covered parts of the curved blade, and some splattered around it. Suddenly, discovery makes you stumble backwards as you click the screen. Albeit, are you all right? Yeah. There's something there, blood. Let me see. Ah, it looks like you found a sickle. Suddenly, you hear. So, Temis looks to where you found the sickle. Suddenly, you hear a voice behind you. Hey, hey! This is no place for youngsters. What are you doing here? Nothing. We're investigating. Don't worry about it, good sir. This is a chosen hero come to protect the town. Chosen hero, the one that the order says will bring the moon back. Uh, yeah, yes, the very same. What she said. The one and only. Huh. That's great and all, but you seem too young to be playing hero here. Better go back to town before you get in trouble. Serious? Seriously, I'm serious. I'm serious. We need to know what happened here. So you can tell us what happened what befallen to the town. Well, the beast of the woods has been running amok at night, and as you see, it has been fallen victim trying to play hero, and they are wounded too. They're just young. They're not young. They're boy. They're not young. They're boy. I don't know. This guy sees it different. He could be like bearded up and stuff like that. Be like, yeah, these kids are young, and I'm only 15. Uh, well, we don't. I mean, the guard's probably like in his 20s. He's gonna die in his 30s. So usually the time that usually the lifespan for most of these guys. Oh, we, we don't know when they could return. So you better be good and leave this to us guards. Go back to town, all right? Stubborn Tin Man. Oh, what can you spare? What can you spare? Do it. The hero can. Hey, don't provoke him. I understand his concern, but I won't run. I won't run. I won't run from something I must do. As my duty to deal with this. You better be strong, as those prophecies say. Then, if anything can be done about these beasts, it may help to look for the wolf. It's always been a guardian of the woods, and nothing like this has ever happened before under this watch. Perhaps the others are right, and it's been really gone mad, and the beast won't stop until it's eaten. It, is the wolf the one behind the attacks on our towns? Then, uh, the guardian, that's the guardian we came to face. So this leads us to the same goal, anyways. Thank you, sir. We'll return with the good news. You have my word. The guard waves a tired goodbye and leaves to continue his rounds. Are you better now? Yeah, don't worry about me. But what about you? The guard didn't seem eager to trust us. It's right. It's all right. Whatever people believe in the hero or not, changes nothing. What about what about what I have to do? Guards never wait. NPC guards never die unless they're present in the cutscene. Yes, that's true. That's true, and they're killed by the bunches. They're like fodder for the enemy. They're cannon fodder for the enemy. Um, they're well, actually, no, you can say they're also the trash mobs for the enemies, as the enemies send their trash mobs for the hero. And once you return triumphant, and they see a tranquil night, they'll understand. They're the target. They're the dummy. They're the dummy targets for enemies to show their strength against it. Yeah, that's. If it's a bunch of guards flying up in the air, then you know how strong the enemy is. Yeah, they're just basically to indicate power. At least for now, we know what will happen and where we need to go. What sort of guardian is the wolf? A lone dignified beast only has eyes for the moon. Oh wait, I made that joke. Ooh. But it's in a different place. Okay, so I guess this part's all the same because that's where she talks about the wolf, and then it's like, and then I make the I see, and then we go to the forest. All right, so I'm gonna support him with this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him solo the wolf. He did a good job soloing the wolf. He didn't die, but I'm going to cover Tempest with a magic spell. I mean, it's close. It's not. It's I would say Dragon Ball, but it was close. It shows a elevation of power. Let's cover him with a shield. Support him. Okay. Now we got a shield, and the wolf can't stop us. I mean, we beat the wolf anyway, so. All right. Tempest. God, hell, what? Okay, so I guess this is we finally sucked in so much darkness that we're knocked out, standing up, like Kenshiro that one time when he fought, um, shoot, what was his name? Not Rao, but the other guy, uh, Demon Kohan or something like that. That Temis thought, what do we do now? Don't panic, Abita. The hero just needs a bit of rest. What happened? What did I? Did you fainted for a moment? Are you all right? It's the lunacy again, isn't it? I think so. My head hurts. Take a breather now, hero. You're done well. We all know the strongest Dragon Ball character. Yeah, Farmer Shotgun, yes, is the most powerful. Yes, indeed. Farmer Shotgun is the most powerful character. Next to Yajirobe. Next to Tien, who gets his arm cut off. And next to Yamcha. Goku's actually the weakest, but he just got a lot of plot armor. And Vegeta's actually stronger than Goku. He, the two of you sit down right where you are. You notice the wolf is resting in the battle. I think that's like actually that's the part that really counts because then we got the stone. Um, then we beat up the wolf. I don't see no more talk about the lunacy. Now the lunacy actually like knocked me out. Okay, this time we're gonna save. Hopefully I can get a good ending. Oh, okay. We're not going for the town. You notice a silhouette holding torches. Oh no, this is the same thing. Yeah. They're like, ah, man, we're gonna kill the beast. We're just like, no, we already did it. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I can skip this part too. Rejoice! Yeah, I remember that. This is all the same. Your journey is almost over. Hi. The three guardians have been dealt with, and all that's left is to save the moon at last. When you are ready, you start making your journey towards the final destination. Six. Well, depends what you want to talk about. the tallest mountain where the hero will meet the moon. Dragon one, the dragon one. Remember, it was the strongest, stronger than Lich. Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, there's always a comeback uh, episode where you come back to fight the dragon and beat him up. Unless you never get stronger than the dragon. There's always like a set piece, but you're probably gonna come back and beat up the dragon for round two and show it a good time. The climb will be rough, so then the night approaches. Decide to make camp at the feet of the mountain before it gets tougher. You sit around the bonfire before it gets to rest. So close to the end now, but even if you're nervous, remember not to go to sleep too late, right? I will do. I do feel a bit tired today. Good. I'll make sure that there are no hungry beasts around. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Dot flies off to circle the camp. Temis is looking at the bonfire, deep into thought. This will be the most decisive moment for him. He manages to leave the insecurities behind him along the journey, but there's still a hint of bags under the eyes, and the effects of the lunacy you assume. It'll be all right. You'll see. Let's get a good rest, and tomorrow we'll be ready for anything. Yeah, almost there. Don't worry about filling the shoes of a hero anymore. So I'm not worried about filling the shoes of a hero anymore, at least. But I was just wondering after this is over, what am I going to be? The hero fulfills a duty and then saves the moon. But what then? What's left for me? Well, you'll be a full hero then. You have to and you have to and you have saved us, and you won't feel like an empty town anymore. But hero or not, you're you, right? And that's what matters. Right. Look at me, still brooding over like this. Thank you for bearing with me every time. Of course, you bear with me all the time too. I'm glad that I do. Thank you so much for coming with me. Temis looks up into the sky. The entire fragment looks back in a thousand of stars. The moon may be gone for now, but a starry sky is on its own, isn't it? Isn't so bad, isn't it? That's true. The stars have been watching over us the whole all this time too. We stay up a bit longer, looking at the fragments while Temis sleeps. His face, at last, has a calmer look. Despite the missing moon, it's a peaceful night. I had my doubts at first, but I'm glad that you ended up accompanying us. The hero's fortunate to have someone as devoted as you. Oh, Dot, that's all sudden. I'm just stating the facts. You don't. You've done so much for Temis, even when he didn't realize you're always thinking of him. Uh, don't you have to sleep too? We need to climb the mountain tomorrow. That we do. But but I know you're worried about the hero. Of course I am. I can tell that he's not feeling well. But the lunacy will disappear once the moon is saved, won't it? That's true. It won't disappear, and all will go back to normal. And perhaps there's another way. A way to save the moon that doesn't require the hero to be in pain. There is? There is, if you want. If you want, it can be done that way. But how? What are you talking about? Temis is the only Temis is the only one who can save it, right? Don't worry, Temis will still be a hero, of course. But we can replace the moon. We can discard the old degraded moon god and find a new one. Yeah, you can ask me anything. Um, you become you become the new moon. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew you're up to no good. I knew that little fairy is up to no good. I was waiting for this moment. This is why I kept playing this game for. Son of a fairy! You knew you wanted to do something. You're gonna turn someone into a moon, and I knew it had to be somebody. And I was telling Heart, don't do it. Told him, don't fall for the fairy's charms. Um, okay, have you seen Noric's recent stream? Oh, no, I haven't. Uh huh. Become the moon? You're pure. You are a you are a pure newborn moon. You'll have to be able to take the hero's legacy without suffering the consequences. He can complete the journey and still be the savior everyone loves love. Doesn't that sound just perfect? That's is, is it possible? Is that possible? A way to save Temis and make his journey easier? Become the moon, Abidi, Abedi, and watch over the hero. Just say the word, and I can grant you this wish. Oh gosh, I want. I don't know. I knew this fairy was up to no good. You will. Oh gosh. I don't want to become the new moon, but then he's gonna become the moon. He's making a reboot series of this. Oh, yeah. I think I've heard about that. Yes, he when he rated me one time, he told me that he's doing it all. He's doing it over again, and I was encouraging him to yes, he should, uh, you know, concentrate and focus on it, and this time I think he'll get it done. I will not be. I refuse. Screw off. Get behind me, Satan fairy. Can becoming the new moon truly save all the problems? If I become the moon, I won't be able to I won't be able to accompany Tempest all the way, will I? I can't do it. I swore I would go with him, no matter what. Tempest is willing to continue the journey to the end, and so am I. Hmm, is that so? A shame. But the original plan is still a good solution, of course. Why didn't you mention this? Why did you mention this sooner? If it would have happened, I would save Tempest's pain. What would happen if the moon is replaced? Ah, oh, that's a couple of questions with some long answers, but I'll give you a short one. Don't worry about that. Go to sleep and leave the watch to me. Tomorrow you won't remember a thing. After all, you're so sleepy. My eyes. Dot, what are you? Good night, Abidi, and sweet dreams. That fairy you cannot trust. You can't trust. I knew it from the beginning that no one could trust that fairy. That thing should have been slapped with a book, stomped into the ground. And Heart should go with it too, because I know you'll simply for that fairy. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I mean, I knew it was no good, but I would sim for it, but I would also say, nah, G, I knew that was something no good. You got to see the red flags. That fairy's all red flags. Talking about my silver eyes and stuff like that. Anyways, the next morning. Should I reboot Crimson Distil one more time? Or you? No, I think you can pick. I think you can pick up the Crimson Distil and continue on. You, I think you could. I think you can definitely just start. Did I ruin this? I'm definitely thinking you can continue where you left off. If you can, if you still have the files, then yeah, sure. Then just fix it up. Just fix it up or salvage what you can, and then start over again. I mean, I think everyone's gonna hit some spaghetti code at some time. Just salvage what you can, and use what you got instead of ripping apart and then starting over again. If you want to save some time, but I definitely think the problem with the work is that old project is that figure out what we did. That is true. Can't get into character anymore because if I divorce my face from it, then what happens is I could definitely do it. All right, I can do it too. Um, so there. And where's the invisible? Okay, there you go. All right. The next morning, you wake up well rested. You feel like you had a strange dream, and the moon lingers in your thoughts. But no longer why. The day has finally come. Today, the hero will save the moon. I mean, technically, your face is still there. Yeah, and everything's also falling apart. Save your progress. You know what? Yeah, this is good. It's better I don't save my progress there. This is this is this is the hero. This is a hero. Onwards to the final step of the journey. I can't say. I should say before it. Far to far to the north, the tallest mountain waits. Are you ready for the end of the journey? Yes. I'm trying to reach for my green screen, but I can't get it. Never mind. After wa- after walking, climbing, and walking some more, the night has started to come back. You're exhausted, and the only thing that keeps your aching muscles moving is the inertia at this point. But you're almost there. You need to be there to cheer Timus on. You finally arrive at the mountaintop. It is so high up here that you can barely see more than clouds blurring the horizon. Below the stars above the above, clearer than they've ever been before. In the middle of all, a halo crowns the mountain. Here we are. This is the highest point. Uh, Go on, Temis. You got this. Temis smiles. As Temis smiles, taking your words to heart once more. He's also exhausted, but after a deep breath, he steps forward. From where you are standing, almost looks like the halo surrounding him. At the very top of the mountain, there's a headstone and a nail buried a headstone nailed a nail buried with no name. One of the uh, one of one of the many to use us from free us from this madness. Oh, you know, I guess I'm linking the fire, basically. All right. Do I have to? Do I have to do this? J- just offer a prayer, and reach out your hand. After this, your mission will be complete. Very well. And so I sacrifice myself to ignite the flame again. Technically, it's a Dark Souls. This is the most Dark Souls plot, and I love it. Tempest kneels in front of the headstone, and does as Dot says, reaching towards the empty sky. Suddenly, the halo erupts in a purple flame. They all start to gather around Tempest, more than he can probably bear. The lunacy. Yes, I'm liking it. I mean, that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here playing the game and longer than I should be. And I should be ending the stream, but then I'm still here playing this game longer than I should be. Like this is like, I've actually done like what, uh, 4 hours of this game. And I'm pretty sure I could just took it one ending, but I was like, nah, I want the real ending. Yeah, I skipped eternal runs for this. So we'll have to just play next week. And when the flames have finished disappearing from the sky, familiar brightness appears. It's done. The moon is back. You done well, hero. Your job is done now. Thanks to you, the moon is back. Its rightful place. You can rest now. You can rest easy now. What about the lunacy? It, it hurts. The lunacy is now the best. The lunacy is now in the best place it can be. Now the moon can banish it. Now the moon can banish it properly. She will grant you the kindest, gentlest end, and make it and make this and make it disperse in the darkness of the night. Huh? Wait, Temis, but you're not a but you're about to run into uh, but as you run about to run to Temis, you hit an invisible wall. Yes, we found Kurl's favorite fantasy. Dark. Sorry, dark fantasy. Or something about Batman. Um, what what are you doing? Just wait there for a moment. All right, this has nothing to do with you. What are you saying? Of course it has. Let me out. But Dot ignores you. It's true. Even the lunacy disperses now. It would it would eventually gather once more, but that won't be until a very long time, long from now. I won't come again in your people's time. And when it does, the prophecy will just have to be written again, and never hero will claim their glory. This has happened before. This has happened before, many times. Yes, it's the extinction. It's the extinction event, like Kojima predicted. This is the 10th one, by the way, and I can't wait to get into Death Stranding 2 when it finally comes to Steam. Who knows? It's been so long. No one is left to remember. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy, hero? Aren't you happy, hero? Now you won't have to worry about it. What comes next anymore? You'll live as a savior of the night. Oh, this is good. I see. No, don't listen to her, Tempest. It's all. It's right, Albedi. This is what I came to do, isn't it? The hero was doomed from the start. No matter how you hit the barrier, neither your staff nor your magic are strong enough to break all the efforts that are in vain. But even so, you can try to make yourself heard. You decide to, fuck that move, man. You gotta save your ass. Um, you shout at Tempest not to do this. No, it's not true. Don't. Do you really want to let it end like this? We don't have. We have to return home together. But how can we? Saving the moon requires you to die. I rather. I rather all the nights be dark forever. The moon glows brightly. In front of it, a figure descends, ethereal and adorned, like the statue you saw in front of the hourglass. But among the blinding light, you see Tempest trying to stand up, struggling to unsheath the sword. What? What are you doing, hero? I told you the mission is over. You can just rest now. Uh, You see, you see, Dot. The starry sky on its own isn't so bad. The purple flames intensifies, engulfing Tempest's sword and changing its form. A blade of lunacy and darkness, a single slash. The blade parts the moon. Oh man, cut that. The moon. Ah, yeah. I mean, sorry. The light of the light of the light, the figure of the moon, and Dot herself slowly dissipates, letting out a fading scream. You up, Tempest! You up! Yeah, he cut that moon. He was like, he went like he used a judgment cut and then sliced the moon in half. Now I'm trying to. I know someone else did that, but I'm trying to figure out who did that. It wasn't someone cut the moon. It was someone I can't remember. Ah, gosh, another there's no reference. We thought it was a it's a giant pizza pie. Yeah. All that remains are small particles that dissolve into the night like a dimming star. The barrier you are leaning against against vanishes, making you almost fall for it. As soon as you can, you run to Tempest. Artemis, Artemis, I'm so glad. What have I done? The moon is gone. I've. It's all right. That thing deserved. Yo, that thing. You know what? I rather save the moon, instead of being like, oh, you know what? We're gonna save it. If she was just if Dot was just clear from the beginning, like if Dot was just like, yo, you're gonna be sacrificed. All right, cool, thanks. Well, sure. Just like if you're upfront, but she's gonna be all like, oh, oh no, you know what's gonna happen? Yeah, I say that thing and the moon, because you played yourself, man. You should have been more upfront and be like, yo, listen, you do this, the moon, you're gonna die. I'd be like, you know what? Let's do it straight up. But just tell me, don't gaslight me. Don't pretend like you're the I'm going to get a little political out here. Don't pretend you're like the 2016 political party of America. Um, just go straight up with me. I know. Tell me that you hate me, and I'll be all right. Cool. At least you're upfront. Don't play me as a friend, and that's why I'm not gonna get political on this. But don't just tell me straight up. You hate me. I get that. Straight up, face to my face. You're glad is not. I'm sure glad to have your face. You're glad to have your face right now. You'll be able to. You'll be able to be political. I'll be political if I want to. Still, I mean, there's still. It doesn't matter if you see my face or not. It's my channel still. They're gonna still tie it back. But what happens is like, nah, I'd be like, yo, be upfront with me. Like, if you hate me, cool, I can down with that. Don't be pretending like, oh no, we're good. The circle still tie back. Oh yeah, what invisible, Iru, the invisible Kuro, or whatever the Japanese word for invisible is. Wait, not. It doesn't matter. It's it's all right. It's all right. I'm glad that you're alive. The pain, I can't feel anymore. Why is it my whole being was being torn apart? Did you control the lunacy? Are you, how are you feeling? I don't feel unwell, but I don't feel well either. I don't feel anything at all. Got nerve damage. It's okay. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. But we can't go back to the village anymore. We'll go somewhere else, anywhere. Even if the moon no longer shines, I won't dictate our. It won't dictate our path either. We walk on our own from now on. Yo, that's cool. The broken moon adorns the sky, a sign that once a shining beacon protected people from darkness of the night. Now the night's fraught with fear and peril, and madness slowly affects all, and any twisting, leaving people into controllable monsters. You know what? It was worth it. Why is she crying? Well, she's her friend. We said, hey, they should have just been up front, but we said, nah, we're gonna cut that moon in half. But from time to time, rumors say that the mysterious traveler that goes dealing with the dangers of the night, they disappear as fast as they come. But wherever they go, they are hailed as heroes. No, we're not heroes, they would say. Oh, we got older. You wander together looking for something, anything at all, a place to be, any fragment of a feeling you gather for the hero who broke the moon. Ending 6, Broken Moon. And we got the last one. Yeah. We took that moon and then now we're now we're just traveling like fighting anything we can. I like that one. I like that's the ending I want. That's the ending that we need. Just fighting off the moon. I'm gonna save that. I do want to know the other one is complete. I believe that's everything, but I want to see. I just want to see the sacrifice. This time I'll I got the right ending, but this time I'll do the I'll become part of the moon. But I know you could trust that thing. Unless just gonna skip it. It might just actually no. Okay, it's so it only replays the events. So I didn't say go to the save point before, and then start from there to get that other thing. All right, we're gonna accept the moon offer. Because I was gonna, I could turn her to the moon, but I'll leave that. I keep banging on that thing, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Uh, hey, Temis, I don't like this ending, but you gotta do it for everyone. If that's what you really want, what do you think is right? I can't stop you. Even if those excuses not like you can break your barrier and go help. Oh, sorry, that's narrating. No, maybe that it's also an excuse. Thank you, Albie. Thank you for accompanying me, for not letting me do this alone. At least this way, I can say goodbye to you. I found a video of Paimon's voice comparison. Do you want to hear? Oh no, I heard it already. Actually heard it already. Tempest turns to the fairy. I heard on Hero Hey. Um, Dot, I accept it on one condition. Please bring Albie back safely to her home. Sounds fair. As my thanks, I'll do that for you. The moon glows brightly. In front of it, a figure descends, ethereal and adorned, like the statue you saw in front of the hourglass. The bright light engulfs the area, but you don't want to avert your eyes. You know that as soon as you do, it will be last time you see you see Tempest. The wave of light surrounds all of your senses, but a voice reaches your ear. Goodbye. Goodbye. It is bright outside. The morning has come, but you don't quite remember. How how did you got into bed in the first place? Your whole body hurts from your whole body hurts from your eyes to your toes. You experienced all four seasons of the year at once. You disappear for 4 days, and they tell you that they thought you had been taken by the darkness of the night. After many prayers and appears to you collapse right at the village entrance. Couldn't get you closer to bed, but they dropped you off here. That's close enough. They said, feeling very very empty, like more than the past 4 days of your life have been torn from your very soul. At least you're allowed to rest while the village prepares to continue for festivities tonight. Through the window, you hear everyone cheering of joy. They sound very enthusiastic. They love it. The moon, our kind, gentle moon has returned. The hero has succeeded. The, the hero. That's right. There was a hero. You're sure of it. But why can't you remember? The hero. The hero. You've met the hero before. What was his name? For some reason, tears start falling down your cheeks. You don't feel like celebrating. The moon doesn't offer you comfort you remember anymore. As an image engraved in your mind with searing light. The hero, at the moment, was smiling. Ending 5. Duty fulfilled. That's a sad ending too. That's sad. Man, that got me. All right, you know what? That was like I said, that was a good game. Like just going. I think all the endings are great. Let's go back to this. Like I feel all the endings in this game. I'm not sure if it won the game jam, but I feel all the endings were great. I don't know why I passed it up, but from the hey screw this, we're going on our we turn this down. From screw this, we're going on our own journey. We don't need this anymore to the moon and blow it up like Piccolo, and to her forgetting about the her friend on the journey. Um, I think they were all great. I mean, I know there's more endings, but I only got like three of them. Which was like I guess that'll be in the next video, in the last video. Which is yeah, screw off and die alone. But I really wanted to know the end because I was like, that fairy was up to no good. Alright, you can definitely tell that fairy was up to no good. And as I said before, I said waxed politically about it before, but yeah, I was like, I need to find a way to find out what his plans are. Just because I kept on mentioning my eyes or something like that. But I guess my eyes didn't really matter. My silver eyes didn't really matter. But what happens is I thought maybe I was some thin part of the moon, but the fact that it was like, oh yeah, cool. No, 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 no. You're getting zapped by the darkness. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, bro. Just take a little bit more in. It's like, you're not telling me what I need to know. It's like, nah, it's cool. It's cool. Just get a little bit more. It's perfectly fine. You won't feel a thing until you get more into you. So I knew there was something up, and you know, this perfectly have like 6 different endings. The one I want, whereas I win. But when I lose, where it's sad. Whoever's the one is like, yeah, let someone else deal with that. Those are the 3 perfect endings I would go for. If I was making a game. Screw this. Let someone else deal with this. Screw the moon. Let someone else deal with it. And oh man, I lost my friend to the moon. So yeah, blessed Moonlit-blessed. I didn't get the other ones, whatever they are, but I don't think they really matter to the grand scheme of things. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's Moonlit-blessed. We gotta end the stream. So thank you very much.